Alright, what's good, y'all? I wanted to go ahead and hit y'all with a video real quick. Rocking one of my old motherfucking hoodies right here. It's Face Kappa collab. Had this bitch for a minute, but anyways, I'm not in the road for the one time. So, hey, look, what I want to talk about is mainly, you see the title, and I'm going to talk about that basically. Prop firm accounts are inventory, not identity. That's what I really want to talk about, because a lot of people trade either one account, or they copy trade 5 accounts or whatever the sorts, all tied to one account, or they're learning trading, and every time they have a pitfall in their trading account, they crash with it emotionally. And I think that's just the wrong perspective. Like, flat out, when it comes to trading, you just flat out have the wrong perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because with this trading stuff, like I said, it's inventory, not identity. Think about like a real estate. Let me make sure my mic's on. Alright, so think about like a real estate guy that has 30 houses or something like that. He has 30 homes he's invested in. They all got nice value. But imagine, for whatever reason, it feels possible, just hypothetical. Imagine, for whatever reason, he could just go ahead and take that account or take those houses and put them and tie them all to the value of one home, and everything ride or dies on that one house. No real estate, I'm not gonna say no real estate guy, but no one with any sense would do that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna tie all of your assets to one home. Sure, you could potentially become a billionaire overnight or something if that value goes up and all your homes go up for free. But at the same time, you could crash and burn. Now, when you apply that to trading, it makes a lot more sense. Or if you look at it in a different way, it doesn't make any sense, because you see all these people copy trading or only trading one account and are trying to be profitable with that. But like I said, these prop accounts and trading accounts in general are inventory, not identity. You know what I'm saying? This is not something where you take a $5,000 account and you grow it to 50,000, or a 50,000 and grow it to $1 million, and you're just taking withdrawals and you're just living life and you're just doing your thing. This is not that. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't figured that out, let me just tell you that them gurus lied to you. This is something where you can build and maximize your capital income. That's it. You gotta have income to make income. This isn't something where you put 5K in and that's the only deposit you're ever gonna make in your trading career. You're just gonna keep on building from there. It's not that. You know what I'm saying? Because one, you have to make money, okay? You're gonna have losses. Two, if you wanna live on it, you're gonna have to withdraw. So you gotta live on that and pay taxes. Three, you're gonna have to pay taxes. And then 4, you're gonna have to compound the account still. How can you do all of those things with just one account growing? And that's just your only thing you're doing, just growing that account. This is just not how that shit works. You gotta have another income to pour into your asset, which is your trading accounts, which are inventory, and you grow and you build from there. That's just what this shit is. And that's why I'm gonna segue this into why I took a minimum payout. I'm building that type of mindset in my head where these prop accounts, especially the prop accounts, I believe all accounts are inventory, even brokerage accounts. You want to have like a swing account, a scalp account, multiple scalp accounts that you scalp in a different way, or whatever the case may be. But you don't just want to have one account. But anyways, especially with the prop accounts, you don't want to have one account, and you don't want to copy trade them all. You want to spread your risk. That's just the way you want to go about this shit. You want to spread your risk out so you can have the best possibility of consistency. Imagine if you had 50,000 trading accounts and you could trade them all in the same day, but they weren't copy traded. It would be nearly impossible to not get a payout. Nearly impossible. Some are going to win, some are going to lose. It'll be nearly impossible to not get a payout. And if you're a good trader, it'll be nearly impossible to not profit. You know what I'm saying? You could get a payout, but you can still blow many other accounts. But if you're a good trader, you can make a profit on your expenses. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to pay to play, right? But if you just obviously bring that down to like a realistic, something like 10 accounts. If you're smart with your income, you're smart with how you spending on these evals and how you're getting XFAs. Once you get 10 accounts and you trade them all separately, independent risk, uncorrelated risk, now that's when you get into consistency. And that's why I took the minimum payout, because I'm building that mindset of it is what it is. I don't need to get a 4K buffer to get 2K. I don't need to get max payout. I don't need to do any of that stuff with these accounts. This is just inventory. This account right here made 150. It's break even. It is what it is. Or 130. I forgot what it was. It's a break even. I don't even think I made what I put into the account. It's an airplane above me. I don't know if y'all hear that. I'm on this tiny mic, so I think it's not picking it up. But yeah, I don't even think I made back what I put into that account. But that just is what it is when it comes to this shit, bro. It's inventory. You buy a house, sometimes you break even on that house when you sell it. That's just how this works, and that's the perspective I'm taking with trading. I'm not taking the perspective of this is an infinite growth game, or this is a game where I need to try to get a max payout on every account. You know, going into 2026, I'm taking consistency only. So I might get a $500 payout on some accounts. I might get a 1K payout on some accounts. Shit, I might get the 5K. But I'm taking what is there. The same way I take what's there with my trades, I'm taking what's there with the accounts. And we're going to consistently profit in 2026. I'm not looking for anything more. I'm not looking for anything less. I'm looking for realistic gains. And I'm about to show y'all how it's done. And then hopefully I can guide some people along the way. I'm not going to drag this video on any longer. Hope y'all enjoyed that, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the little talk. See y'all in 2026. Happy holidays.